Hello, I'm Pieter De Volder, pastry chef, and together with my colleague David, we have a pastry and chocolate shop in the city center of Leuven. It's called ZUUT. In 2019, we were voted Chocolatier of the Year by Gault&Millau. So today we're gonna make a dessert based on a homemade vanilla ice cream. We're gonna make a chocolate chip cookie with two different chocolates of Veliche. We're gonna top it off with a lukewarm foam of a single origin chocolate. And first we're gonna make the chocolate chip cookie. We're gonna put the butter in the bowl. So it's important that the butter is at room temperature. Then we're gonna mix it better. Medium speed. You don't want it too airy. We're gonna add the sugar. I decided to use two types of sugar. The normal sugar and then the cassonade. When we use the cassonade, it will give it a typical caramelized flavor. So we're gonna put the sugar in it. I have a mixture of egg yolk and egg white. We're gonna put it in. You don't have to put all the egg yolks and the egg whites in one time. We're gonna put some flour also in it. So this one is flour already mixed with a little bit of sea salt to give it a salty taste. So now I've added half of the flour. I'm gonna add the rest of the eggs. Now we finish with the rest of the flour. So the one thing we need now is chocolate, of course. I decided to use two different types of Veliche chocolate. So we have the dark one, the Veliche Sensation 72, and on the other hand we have a milky one, the Intense 35. I don't want it to be too chocolatey, so therefore the Intense 35. I use the drops and I cut it with a knife. So now we have a beautiful mixture. So now we're gonna divide it in portions of 100 grams each portion. And the aim is to make some beautiful balls that are gonna cook equally on the plate and flatten the bottom. Voila. The only thing that rests is to put it in the oven. We're gonna bake it at 175 for at least 15 minutes. So the second preparation will be the espuma of chocolate. We're gonna heat up cream with a little bit of butter. So you don't have to boil it, you just want to butter melt in the cream, warm enough to melt the chocolate. So now we're gonna mix it with the chocolate. So in this preparation the chocolate will be the main character, so I decided to use the signature chocolate from Veliche called the ZUUT. It's a chocolate with cacao beans from San Salvador in the central of America and a really fruity, nutty taste. So now we're gonna mix the cream with the butter and the chocolate. And basically we're gonna make a ganache. Final, we're gonna add the egg whites to make it really foamy. So now we have our mixture with chocolate, butter, cream and egg white. So we're gonna charge it 2 times. You're gonna hear the gas quitting, so it's important to mix it very well so the gas can mix in all the mixture. And then we're gonna do it a second time. So now the espuma is ready and we're gonna place it in a bain-marie. We want it to be lukewarm, so we're gonna heat it up a little bit. So now we're gonna shape the cookies. So the aim is to have a really nice round cookie. So now we're gonna cool it down a few minutes and then we're gonna decorate the dessert. So we're gonna add a little bit of hazelnut praline from Veliche. It contains 65% of nuts, and it will be the link to the chocolate we used in the foam, so the ZUUT. Ice cold ice cream. So now we have our chocolate foam, it's lukewarm. Like this, we have a combination of the warm foam with the ice cold ice cream. We're gonna add some lemon cereal mix to make it even crunchier. And then we're gonna finish it with a little bit of herbs. In this case, it's atsignacres to give it a fresh touch, and then final some dried herbs. So I really like to work with the Belgian chocolate from Veliche, and especially with the ZUUT in the foam. It combines really good with the hazelnut praline and the cookie, and it blends all together to make it one tasty dessert.